In a world full of expectations, comparisons, and constant noise, it's easy to forget your worth. But today, let's take a step back and rediscover what self-worth means to you and what truly makes you happy. Understanding your worth isn't about external validation. It's about recognizing that you are enough just as you are. In a performance and achievement-based society, it's easy to base our self-worth on external events and situations. This can lead to a roller coaster of highs and lows, following the tracks of approval and disapproval from others. Take a moment to reflect. What things make you feel valued? Is it the kindness you show others, the skills you've mastered, or the way you bring joy to the people around you? Self-worth comes from within. It's not measured by achievements, social media likes, or what others think of you. It's about embracing who you are, flaws and all, and knowing you have something special to offer the world. It can be easy to fall into the trap of creating and existing solely based on what you think others expect from you. As I mentioned in my previous video, Shedding Your Influenced Persona, the need to fit in and belong is deeply ingrained in our DNA. But when you focus only on what you think people expect from you, not only are you holding yourself back, but you're opening the door to fake friendships, depression, anxiety, burnout, and damaging your relationship with yourself. I remember feeling like my worth was tied to my productivity. If I wasn't accomplishing something, I felt useless. It took me a while to realize that my value isn't based on how much I do, but who I am. When I started prioritizing self-care and aligning my actions with what truly made me happy, I felt a weight lift off of my shoulders. It was like a veil had been lifted and I could see that I was worth so much more than what I could do for others, or how productive I was that day. So what does it look like to live in alignment with yourself and to redefine your self-worth? It starts with small, intentional choices. Be honest with yourself about how you spend your time, who you surround yourself with, and what truly fulfills you. For instance, maybe your self-worth is tied to your friendships. You may feel upset if you haven't heard back from a friend and begin to question whether they really like you. Or maybe you can't handle the fear of disappointing them. To combat this, you could journal how you feel, validate your emotions, and then find ways to be a friend to yourself. This could look like setting boundaries, saying no to plans that don't align with your values, or choosing activities that bring you genuine joy. When negative self-talk arises, ask yourself, would I say this to a friend? If not, it's time to shift your inner dialogue. Another way to cultivate self-worth is to let go of perfectionism. People make mistakes, say the wrong things, and sometimes fail at meeting societal expectations. That's okay. The more you embrace your flaws and imperfections, the stronger your self-worth becomes. And ironically, the more you accept yourself, the more meaningful connections you'll build with both others and yourself. If you find yourself ruminating or repetitively thinking about something negative, like I'm not good enough, I encourage you to try to break the rumination cycle by challenging your negative thoughts. To do so, when you recognize a negative thought, take a deep breath and pause for a moment. Then begin to question the accuracy of this thought. Next, try replacing it with a positive thought. For example, you could replace I'm not good enough with I am enough, I believe in myself, or I am only human, people make mistakes, but I recognize my strengths. You could even write a list of your accomplishments, your strengths, and what you love about yourself. Another powerful way to end a rumination cycle is to focus on what you can and cannot control. Ask yourself, can I control how others feel about me? No. Can I control their actions or responses? No. But can I control my own reactions? Yes. Can I choose to focus on things that bring me joy and fulfillment? Yes. By shifting your focus to what is within your power, you can break free from negative thought loops and regain a sense of clarity and peace. Another helpful tool is the 5-4-3-2-1 method. Name 5 things you see, 4 things you can touch, 3 things you hear, 2 things you smell, and 1 thing you taste. This brings you back to the present moment when your mind starts spiraling. Most importantly, if you are struggling with rumination, negative self-talk, depression, anxiety, burnout, or just need someone to talk to, then I encourage you to speak with a trusted friend, family member, or a therapist. Now, let's talk about happiness. What truly lights you up inside? It's different for everyone. Maybe it's creating art, spending time with loved ones, traveling, or simply enjoying a quiet moment with a book. Pay attention to those little moments of joy. They're clues to what your heart truly desires. If you're struggling to find what makes you happy or simply feel like you don't want to do what makes you happy, I encourage you to offer yourself some compassion. You could start by writing a list of the things that you are grateful for, or making a note of how you are feeling. I would also encourage you to take some time away from social media. Allow yourself to be bored. You might be surprised by what hobbies you pick up again and the things you learn about yourself. Doing the things that make you happy and treating yourself with kindness is essential for long-term happiness. And remember, change doesn't happen overnight. If you set a boundary today, acknowledged your feelings, or even just reminded yourself that you matter, that's a win. Small steps lead to big transformations, so celebrate your progress. Happiness isn't a destination, it's found in everyday experiences and being present and in appreciating the journey. So how do you embrace your worth and find happiness? Start by speaking kindly to yourself. Set boundaries, align yourself with your values, and surround yourself with people who uplift you. And most importantly, give yourself permission to pursue the things that make your soul come alive. You are worthy, you are enough, and you deserve to be happy. The key is already within you, so go ahead and unlock it.